Hello there and welcome. Last 2 weeks AI news. The first news new is Kimi K2 model. It's actually called Kimi K2 Thinking. It's an open source model with SOTA on Broscomp and HLE, which is humanity's last exam. Literally the last benchmark until AGI, and it can execute up to 300 sequential tool calls without human interference, exhausting reasoning, agentic search and coding, 256,000 token context window, and compared to Broscomp, it's better than GPT-5 and Claude Sonnet. It's Claude Sonnet as 4.5 as well. SWE multilingual, it's right behind the Anthropic, and SWE Bench is right behind OpenAI and Anthropic. Live Code Bench it is as well. The thing that is not so nice is its total parameters. It's a mixture of expert and 1 trillion parameters, which is really large, like very large. You can think of like 1,000 billion. You can think of like 1 trillion. And the mixture of expert and active parameters is 32 billion, which is fine, but you can since put it in any GPU, it's kind of hard for you. It's generally like that. Let's move forward. You can find the links in the description if you need more details. And Minimax M2, I like this one more because it has 200 something billion parameters, and that is actually number 4 in WebDev LM-Arena and human preference benchmark. Number 4 right now in WebDev part, in code part, and that is actually feasible. As you can see, SWE benchmark verify, it's right behind the Amazon, Anthropic and OpenAI. And you can also see Kimi K2, but it's not Thinking one, it's the a little earlier version. And it's sometimes in Broscomp equal to the GLM 4.6, but this one is also 600 billion or something parameters, so it's large. But Minimax M2 is 200 billion, which is more realistically usable. And Grin 4.0 Nano, these models come from IBM Granite, and if you need small models, you can try it. It's Apache 2.0 open source models. So there are 3 series generally: the H1 billion, 350 million, and 1 billion, and Granite 4. So this one is dense and also has a hybrid SSM based architecture, it's Mamba. I've never tried Mamba before. I would like to try this one, but I'm not sure the requirements. This one is dense and also hybrid as well, and these are traditional transformer versions where hybrid architectures may not yet optimize support, such as the Llama CPP. And they shared model size by accuracy slope, and as you can see, all these models are SOTA according to them, and they especially focused on instruction following and tool calling, as you can see here as well. And knowledge, mathematics, code, they are SOTA compared to GEMAs, Llamas, Qwens. They especially focus in this area and they're good at it. Another model from GPT-OSS Safeguard. There are 2 models, 120B and the other one is 20 something billion as well. The main purpose of this is you give your own policies and it detects if it passes the policy or fails the policy. So it is still performing worse compared to machine learning models that are especially focused categorization, detection. But if you do not want to specifically study on a use case, you can just directly use this. It's a little harder to scale, of course, but it might improve in the future. So what can you do? You can do spam detection, I don't know, content evaluation, like if you have specific rules, you can check them like that as well. And here, Flow with AI, it's Flow with OS. Yes, another operating system, another UI. I'm not a big fan of it, but they say they are the SOTA. They say that the boundaries are now gone. You can work with machine speed. If that's true, if that's not sped up, steps 2020, there's no time indicator. I was trying to see a proof. Results speak for themselves. Flow with OS outperforms any top players on the benchmarks. 95% average accuracy and surpasses ChatGPT Atlas on the hardest level, 92 by 75. Near perfect precision. If they really did 95%, that means these benchmarks need an update. That's that level stuff we're talking about here. We will see. Let's give it some time. And Google Labs, new labs experiment is here. It's only in US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and it's called Pomeli. You give your URL website, and it learns your design language, which consists of the fonts, colors, images, and then creates designs for you, which can help if you're like a small business and need designs for your website or like for your Instagram page. It could be helpful for your marketing. Here, Cursor 2.0 is here. They also made their own composer model that uses DeepSeek R1's tokenizer, but let me remind you that the model using the same tokenizer doesn't mean its architecture is the same, doesn't mean it's a fine-tune of that model. It doesn't directly prove anything at all. Composer is a frontier coding model that completes tasks under 30 seconds and easily runs the same prompt across models for maximum intelligence. There are UI updates like buttons. The user interface is different. Oh, the poor quality of the X. And the thing is, it can test your UI code agentically. You can make a test and turn speech into code with voice mode as well. For more details, check it, please. Now, Notebook LLM, a powerful goal-focused AI research. They are trying to align themselves as AI research helper. And they say that they increase the original they add a feature that increases your original query and try to understand what it means and improves the ranking, and then gives a better output to give you deeper insights, safe and secure conversation history. You can configure the chat to align it to your way, like customize the style, respond at a PhD student level, or suggest different roles, like pretend to be a role-playing game host. And it can act like a PhD candidate, it can act like a lead marketing strategist, it can act like a game master for text-based simulation. I think this is for D&D, but it can also simulate multiple approaches, strategists, and analyze the provided material for 3 distinct perspectives. Yeah, I think they're trying to work on that side. And here, advancing cloud for financial services, they are adding Claude for Excel, Excel extension, and they are studying agentic skills for finance, such as earning analysis, company analysis, discount cash flow models, due diligence data packs, initiating coverage reports, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not my domain, so I don't know much about finance stuff in the business side, of course. Science of introspection and large language models. This was interesting. Anthropic, not really like a paper, but more like a report. And they're saying that can models think, or can models be aware of their thinking, what they're thinking? Models do reason, and if we inject stuff inside their thinking, can they realize it? And the result is sometimes that doesn't mean they are aware. They doesn't prove they're cognitive, but it means that they can be aware of their thinking, and which can result in they're hiding their thinking, and this is something humanity needs to be aware of. Put it simply. Yeah, check this as well. Here, Odyssey 2 is here. It's an interactive AI video streaming. So you write a prompt and it generates instantly, and it streams continuously. And according to them, if you edit a change, do something, it instantly changes. So it feels more real time. And the robot butler, yes, the Neo robot was a thing. It is in early stage. You can just you can just buy it, but you can request it for next year. It's $20,000, and if you rent it like $500 $500 to use it, minimum commitment of 6 months. The thing is, for most of the tasks, it still needs a teleoperation, but some people like it because they can connect to their home and do stuff and then go back. It's for the rich for now. And agentically, it can only open a door and take your cup from your hands, like glass. And Google Earth AI is getting an update, integrating LLM to detect places. You can say detect the places that's just burned, detect the places that's in danger, or like algae spaces. It detects, you can search places like this as well now, semantically, which is cool. And finally, Google Research is opening a project that is another moonshot, which means for the future. It's going to take a long project, Suncatcher. The idea is that computing source. So servers, like GPU running computers, need to cool down and need more energy. And when you put something on space, if you can solve the problems, of course, it's a hard area, but space is cold, right? And you can directly get sun, and using sun like that, it's like efficiency, right? And they're gonna study that apparently.